Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris with Flores Media. Today, I want to show you guys why the Sony 18-105 is my favorite lens. First off, if you're new here, this is the kind of stuff we do on this channel. We do reviews, we do tutorials, and if that's your thing, please come join us. Please come subscribe to the channel, and let's grow together in our knowledge and in our love for filmmaking, all right? But coming back to the video, let's talk about the versatility of this lens. Number one, why is this my favorite lens to use? Because it's so versatile, right? From 18 to 105, that is such a huge range you have to work with. And I like the 18 especially because I can use it like this. This is talking head. I feel like I'm good in the frame. If I'm looking up, it's because I'm looking at my screen as I'm talking to you to make sure that it looks good and I'm not just talking, right? But I like it because I can use it for talking frame, for talking head, and for so many other things, right? Right now, I'm gonna pull the camera off of the tripod and I'm gonna show you guys what different things look like at different focal lengths, all right? So let's check those out. Okay, before I take the camera off the tripod and show you guys the wide range that it offers, I want to show you guys this quick release plate that Ulanzi has sent out to the channel. Shout out and thank you to Ulanzi for supporting the channel by sending us gear to review. Let me show you guys real quick what this claw looks like. So as you can see, this is what the claw looks like. It's just a little quick release plate that goes between your camera and the tripod. It has a black button back here and it has a red button up here. And you can see that it has a lock in and unlock mechanism. So you could slide it to the left or right and that'll lock or unlock your quick release, allowing you to access it, take it off. Why do I like it? Because it gives you plenty of height between the base of your tripod and the camera. So I can easily take out the battery and I can easily take out the memory card, allowing me quick access to everything I need, right? I am a one-man crew, so I'm not going to show you with one hand how to take it off. I would never advise you to try to do it with your camera with one hand, so I'm not going to do it with mine, but just believe me that it is very, very easy to take off once you unlock and squeeze the front and back button, all right? If you guys want to see a whole separate video on this quick release, please let me know in the comment sections. If you have any questions about the quick release, please let me know in the comment section, and as always, links will be in the description, all right? Let's get back to the video. All right, so let's talk about my favorite feature about this lens. Number one, it is a Sony native lens, meaning that the autofocus is gonna be very, very fast. And on this lens, it's very, very quick, all right? Let's check it out. So my second favorite feature on this lens is the huge zoom range, and going along with the zoom range, it also supports clear image zoom, so you could get even further on this lens, all right? Let me show you the zoom range going from 18 all the way to 105, and then in clear image zoom, it goes all the way up to 1.5. Let's check it out. So right here, we're at 18, just where we started, talking head, and I'm gonna just kind of aim up towards the hill up here. Let's go up to 30. Right here, we're at 31, so just a little bit past 30. But the cool thing that you might notice about this lens is that it is a constant f4, so the lighting, the aperture is not gonna change on you as you zoom in, just like other lenses, okay? So right here, we're at 30. Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can get. So right here, let's go up to 50. All right, we just passed it. Right here, we're at 54. Let's keep going. Our next stop is gonna be 85. Right here, we're at 85. And as you can see, we're still focused, looking sharp on those branches in the tree right there. Let's keep going all the way to 105, the max. All right, right here, we're at 105, but we're not in the clear image zoom just yet. So now let me zoom in all the way with clear image zoom. And then here we are approaching now. So 105. So it went all the way from 18 to 105, and that tree is still in focus. I've got my manual focus on to make sure, and yes, it is still in focus. So from clear image zoom 1.5, let's go all the way back to 18. And there you go. You can see how wide that that zoom is. And also with the power zoom button on the side, let me get back in frame. We're just talking behind the camera, right? With the power zoom button on the side, you can control how fast and how slow the lens is, or the zoom is. And it also has a zoom ring on it as well, if that's your cup of tea, right? So number 2, the awesome zoom range. Let's talk about number 3. Third favorite thing about this lens is that it has OSS. It has optical steady shot built in, since it is a native Sony lens. So just like right now, I'm on my 6400, which does not have IBIS. This lens will help me just a little bit more to get some steady handheld footage. All right, let's check out some footage. My fourth favorite thing about this test is the sharpness. This test is really sharp. I love it. With it being at f4, and then you kind of step it up for photography, it'll be even more sharper. But if you use it wide open for video, I've gotten really pleasant results. I'm happy with the results I've gotten. Of course, you could f-stop down. You can keep doing all those kind of things if you're really after the sharpness. But I'm very happy with the sharpness of this lens at f4, and then obviously it just gets even better at like 5.6, at 8. All right, so let me show you guys some footage and some pictures to show you the sharpness of this lens. Number 5, why do I love this lens? Well, some of y'all might be like, not really, you might think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna say the price. If you buy it brand new, it's gonna be closer to like $600. I bought mine used. I bought it used on Amazon for about $450. So for $450, I am beyond happy for the versatility, for the sharpness, for the autofocus, for the just everything that this lens comes with the stabilization. I'm very happy for $450. And if I would have bought it for $600, after all this usage, I still would be very happy paying $600 for this lens. Let's talk about 2 cons with this lens, because I know somebody's gonna be like, well, he just said 5 things he loves, but what are the cons? Let me tell you the 2 cons. Number 1, to me, it's kind of silly, but for some people it might matter. The lens is kind of huge. It is kind of big. It is kind of heavy. If you're doing handheld stuff, I think it's perfectly fine. On the gimbal, depending on what kind of gimbal you have, it might be too heavy. It might just drop the camera, might throw off the balance. But some people might complain that it's too heavy or too long or too thick. I don't know. To me, it's perfectly fine. It's a zoom lens. It does what I needed to do, so I'm very happy with it. But that might be the first con. It's a little big. Con number 2, and this one, yes, it does hurt me to say, but I have to say it. f4, it's not the best in low light. I've been able to get around it, of course. I mean, if you're doing a gig, you got to bring light, so you should be fine like that. If you're vlogging at night, look for light on the street, or get you a little compact light like the ones that I've already reviewed from Ulanzi. Check the link in the description for a light. But f4, yeah. And then even with the bokeh, some people might say it's not enough, but a tip right here with the zoom lens, if you zoom in and punch in to about 50, 75, even 105, you're gonna get some amazing bokeh, because you're pushing in, you're punching in, and that's just gonna compress your image a little bit closer to you, so you still will get the bokeh. No, it's not gonna be the same as a lens that has 1.4, or I saw a manual lens that's 0.95 or something like that. No, you're not gonna get that kind of bokeh, but you still will get some. Okay, so who is this lens for? I would say this lens is really for anybody, but specifically for videographers, because it has stabilization, because it has such a wide zoom range, and because it is a constant f4, it's gonna be great for videographers, for photographers as well, because of that zoom range, because of that stabilization, but because the sharpness that you could get out of this lens, especially when you start stopping down, it's gonna be very, very versatile. Okay, so if you're looking for one lens to take with you, maybe you don't know what you're gonna be filming, what you're gonna be taking pictures of, photographying, that's not a word, whatever you're gonna be taking pictures of, and you want one good walk around lens, I think this would be the lens to get. Okay, so for 2020 going into 2021, if you were to ask me, hey, what's one good zoom lens that you would recommend for my Sony APS-C, I would say get the Sony 18-105, because the pros definitely outweigh the cons. All right, yes, this lens is still worth it in 2020 going into 2021. And do I recommend this lens? Of course. This lens is the first lens that I bought besides the kit lens. I'm shooting a wedding with this lens. All of my talking head videos up to this point have either been with this or the kit lens. We'll do a kit lens video another day, but for today, I just want to say highly recommend the Sony 18-105. If you got a chance to check one out, to grab it, I highly recommend it. And from me to you, I don't think you're gonna regret it. Okay, so drop a like on this video if you liked it, if you found this video entertaining. This is my first lens review, so let me know, did you like it, did you not like it, where can I improve? Let me know in the comment section below. And I am at 599 subscribers. Help me get to 600. I will do a giveaway at 600. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'm already at 600, but please help me get to 600. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right, peace, adios.